Yo. What's up, Valorant VOD reviewer people? How's it going? As is customary to the start of the stream, we will first be reviewing a VOD submission together to see if it follows the VOD submission rules. Ooh. Ooh. Let's look at this Phoenix Pearl submission. Let's check their tracker. Looks good to me. They definitely do not fill. That looks good. This guy's gaming. Oh my god, CJ7 is a thrower though. That all looks good. Let's check the positivity phrase. That's good. We gotta check rounds. We're on to rounds. First, we check comms in 2 of the first 3 rounds, chosen by random dice roll. Then we check comms in 1 of the other rounds. Then we do the other half. How long's the game go? Looks like it goes to a clean round 22. Round 16. These rounds were chosen by pure, fair randomness. Nobody can argue that. Now let's review. Round 1 comms.
Yup.
How we doing?
Yeah. Good.
Everything can be? Alright, I'm gonna grab orb. I'm gonna molly back when I get there.
Alright.
Ooh, that's close. Let's see what we officially say. I think we're gonna give this a fail because this seems more like a let's all go A situation. There was no attempt to coordinate with at least one player. Like, we said what we were gonna do, but how do we work with the homies? Maybe we cipher cage, we flash out, we ask Yoru if he's gonna TP halls or something. And give this one a fail. Because if I were coaching this individual, I would tell them that needs work.
I just swung out and one tapped me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I know.
Kinda wild. Alright, you just have to run
He
it.
did
It's all
twice.
good. It's all good. You guys wanna do contact art?
Oh, now we're chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna swing out, to be honest.
That's easy pass.
Okay.
Unlike
I'm
Let's Hit
trying
B,
to get up there to fly.
we've specified a much stronger plan. Contact art. Easy pass. Round 5.
Let's do this.
If we don't make any noise around A, we can or like try and make some noise mid, we can probably get this the lurk from A, because they always lurk from A.
Okay, yeah.
It was
We'll
Omen
just have
and
one
Sky
person
earlier.
watching each main, and then we can try and get to 6 maybe. They like to peek out.
Yes.
Gonna give this Mr. a fail. One person watching each main is a little bland. We have a Phoenix ultimate. I don't think there's much plan to work with a teammate this round. Round 13.
Watch this.
Smoke there.
You should check.
They're good.
The fabric here is thin.
Here we go.
Actually, I don't know. They're like everywhere.
They're good at B, no?
I got donuts
You know,
this
long
morning,
ranges?
chat.
I think that's
Yeah.
where they're gonna go.
Yeah, they're really good at long ranges.
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke
Yo,
there.
what's up, Lustiness?
You should trip mid doors, and then.
I only have
Exactly.
one smoke. I only have one trip. And
Oh,
I feel
okay.
like
You're confused why, as a person who submitted the VOD's responsibility to tell everyone what to do. Well, I think that's a bit disingenuous. I said he needs to work with a teammate. Like, hey, Cypher. Maybe you cage here and I can flash out. I think that's a bit different from telling every single member of the team what they need to do. I think you're being a little disingenuous. Coordination is incredibly important in this game.
B's the best pick for it.
Okay,
Can I have
there's
help
some
though?
ITTA.
I could very
There's some
appreciate
ITTA.
help.
You play B.
Like right here, all I'm asking is we talk to Viper about what we're gonna do if they rush us. Hey Viper, if they rush A, I'm gonna fall back site and I want to flash out. Can you put your orb up, A main, when I call for it? And she'll be like, yeah. And she'll be thrilled that somebody's actually trying to play the game. Or if the teammates don't listen, that's fine. That's still a pass. I'm just checking the comms, not whether or not they follow the
Alright, I'm
play.
gonna play behind this box.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flash when they come out A. I kinda need a little bit.
I think you should play more passive.
You see, he said he's gonna play behind the box and flash out. So it's like, well, we should have to come up with those plans. He just came up with it. Except we're not asking for any util.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like testing.
Yeah, unfortunately, that would be a fail. I don't got a mic. Should I quit the game? No, I just won't personally VOD review you.
We're done now.
You can
She
heal
bought
us,
double
man.
heal? That's crazy.
Do you want to force?
They
3 minutes disqualified. Oh, you're right. We don't have to check more. Always lit. Doo-doo. How do I do this? Community managers, because there's one pass. Big boy Fletch, thank you for the prime. He did say he was going to play backside. Read the rules. Read the rules. We want to see you attempt to call to coordinate with at least one player. Or call to do something weird if the round calls for it. For example, an eco stack. There's no coordination with a teammate. I just need him to talk with the Viper. Like, Viper, what are we going to do if they rush us? Let's do this, this, and that. Is lit. S plus. Come right this way, sir. Saying, I'm going to play backside. For comes rounds, pass rounds failed, I think. Oh, thank you. However, because comms like this are so subjective, we do not long rejections. We keep it to just 1 week. Because it's very subjective. All right. Oh, great. And the bot won't let him submit anyways for another week. Let's play Rankdle. And then let's do bot review. So no vague comms, need a plan. Okay. Yeah, and to be clear, you don't need it every single round. You need it. You need to get a 4 out of 6 here. And we guarantee that we're reviewing We pick 4 rounds from these 6 rounds. So if you're just sorry, it's 13, 14, 15. You get what I'm saying? I'm dumb. 13, 14, 15. We pick 4 rounds from these. So if you come in all 6 of these rounds, you pass. Guaranteed. Math. So just calm during pistol in your Gucci? No. End round 2, end round 3, and then pistol round 2 and round 3 of the next half. If you just calm during pistol, you'd only get 2 passed rounds, and you might still fail. Or just calm every round. Well, the best part about this, Noid, is because we guarantee that we're checking the first few, and you feel pressured to calm at the start, you're not just gonna stop. Our basic comms are not. Read the rules. Read the rules. We give examples. Rankdle time. Oh.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Sorry.
This guy gets the high icon from me. Yeah.
Last player standing.
Shot.
Oh.
Last player standing.
Shot down.
Okay, this person looks less controlled.
I have the spike.
One from the chamber behind.
Spike planted. Scanning
Okay,
ahead.
it's 7-1. What is that
There they
recon? It's the greatest recon of all time.
One enemy remaining.
Brother.
Okay. Wait, this guy's cold
It
though.
was rafters. It was rafters. You're hacking.
Good
You're
thing
hacking.
I was
You're
with
hacking.
you.
You're hacking. You're
Yes.
hacking. You're hacking. You're hacking.
Yeah. They're cold, but they're a noob. They're a noob cold. That clip felt so weird. It was pretty easy to guess it was lower given how confused they were about where to put their crosshair.
There.
Okay, this guy's holding a 37-meter ranged fight with a stinger. Okay, but then they've got the sickest satchels I've ever seen.
Spike planted.
Okay, but then they do that. This is probably platinum too.
One enemy remaining.
My ult's ready.
Yeah, it was lower. 4 stars. 4 stars. No way. What do you mean? The dude had confidence. He had decent satchels. He had good util usage. The only thing this player was lacking was their gunfights were bad. And so I guess platinum. Don't think we've ever said exactly how we respect VODs. People try to game it either way. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm showing them every morning now how we do it. And I think if they make a conscious effort to come in the first 3 rounds of each half, it'll probably carry through the rest of the VOD anyways. Wooj, what's your opinion on introducing jump shots in Valorant? Please elaborate. Jump shots? Like from which tactical shooter? Do these exist in CSGO? I'm unaware of what you're even asking me right now. CSGO's SSG 08 jump shots. Well, I mean, before I ask, I'll Google it. Yeah, thanks for the music. Is it like fully accurate? Yeah. Okay, my thoughts are that's fucking stupid. That's just- no, thank you. That's crazy. You know, I actually have a couple clips of me hitting shit like that. There's already enough shit to pre-aim. Adding stuff like that would make the game... All it would do is increase the amount of raw aim skill that you need to play at the highest level. And I'm not a fan of doing something like that. If you have a VOD and you'd like to get it reviewed, head over to the Discord at discord.gg/woohoojin, go to the Raffles and Predictions channel and click the Enter Raffle button. You may notice, wait, I can't click the Enter Raffle button. It's right, you can't. Before you can, you got to read all the rules for submitting a VOD. And then you have to actually submit a VOD ahead of time. We've got a little command to submit a VOD. It's here to help you and help us. Make sure you read all the rules before you submit or you'll definitely get rejected. And then once your VOD's been approved, like these lovely individuals who submitted their VOD recently, you can go to the Raffles Submitters channel and you can click the Enter Raffle button. Happens if you enter raffle and don't submit a VOD, you can't. It will not let you enter the raffle. Oh, wait. Woohoojin, the off angles and jumping above crates would be sick clips, though. Oh my god, wait. Just go play Crunker, dude. You can hit like incredibly sick clips in this game. And it'll let you jump shoot. You see? Oh, that's my teammate. It'll look sick. Whoa, look at this guy. Oh shit. Man, I got outplayed. I rest my case. Yeah, I know. You can like slide jump in Crunker Cloudy. I learned how to do it at one point. Is the sub count a still? No, I'm just at critical mass, okay? People are unsubbing now at the same rate at which they are subbing. It was gonna happen eventually. Numbers don't just go up. Why is Dasner at the top of the leaderboard, bro? Have you watched him play? He's cracked. Sell it to corporations. Technically, I'm a corporation. Alpasonic, thank you for the 2-month prime. Who's your coaching is a legit business? I know. I have an LLC, an accountant, and we like I've got all the things. Yeah, I pay people in this server. We've got like an org chart. Yeah, I've got a cinnamon sugar glazed donut. And it is delicious. Imagine being a mod version, that'd be the dream. You know how many mod mail tickets we get every day of people getting upset about the rules. We're asking for singular exceptions to the rules. Let's see, where's the... I'm not going to click into any of these. But this is the number of mob mails just like received overnight. I, of course, will not show you any of those right now. That easy work? Nah, it's tough stuff, dude. Oh, Winter Mute, thank you for the 3-month Prime. Dude, you should make an Oregon compete in a tier 1 pro team. Well, I wouldn't play in the team, to be clear. I suck. And second of all, teams burn money. But I'm not that rich. I wish I was that rich. My role. Drop the link. Didn't get that rich. Hey, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Lotus, Omen. Say less. Sheesh. Save some RR. The rest of us, dude. All right, there we go. I think we got the overlay all good. Close. Turn off the music. And let's get right into it.
Breach, can you flash me to tree when I get there? Let's go A.
Free. Go Guava Chew. Thank you for the $1.96.
There's nobody there, nobody peeking. I'm gonna flash it.
Go B, mate.
Yeah, we could-
Destroy
Oh,
the
nice.
destroy the go.
I can flash sight. Flashing 3, 2.
Free. Okay, wait. Oops. So you've got Fielder's choice for where to plant here right now, and I'm not sure. I'm checking the stats. Okay, you're chilling. Your plant is statistically a bit better. I forgot which one was better, so I wanted to check. Good to go, sir. Continue planting here.
Oh, what is B and T spawn?
It's not planted for you guys.
You thought about planting for tree? Well, now consider yourself taught to fish. This is vstats.gg. Unfortunately, this doesn't take into account the risk involved in getting a certain bomb down. But if you have a choice, this site can easily tell you which one's better. Like some of them are obvious. Like, of course, the mound plant will win more often. But this one, as you saw, we weren't sure if the tree plant was better because they're both really good. And now we are sure. So if you've ever been confused about where to plant, specifically if you want to maximize your win rate. So for example, if you can surely plant on B as bind, planting in front here is 3% better. Or planting on A, where would you rather plant on A, triple or front truck? Well, I can tell you, front truck. So in the event that you aren't concerned about ever dying while planting, like you definitely have full sight and you just want to know where to plant, this website's really useful. Because sometimes it gets really close between a couple options. Okay, back to the VOD. Gasly, you shouldn't print pictures. You should really try to understand what makes the plant better. And just remember those concepts. So on split, the main concept is if the bomb is planted for heaven, you have a big advantage. And sure enough, you can see the two strongest plants are the ones that have contact with heaven. It's better if you can reason about why the plant is better. So here, plant 1 is better because you can play post plant in this region, which appears to be more flexible than playing in tree. I would guess probably because you can fall back. And also, if you have stairs control, it could be useful. You link the website. It's right here. vstats.gg. You can also sort that by
Both
rank.
maybe. I think both.
All main. Both main. Both main.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, perfect round.
Nice, good job.
Okay, we'll take the sheriff.
Nice.
You play a great round, great flash, great kills, great trade, and then there's a sheriff on the ground, and you're like, no thanks. What do you mean?
They forgot.
I already have more kills than I did last round. Let's go.
For sheriff. That could be useful on round 3.
Let's take A again.
True, it was an Ion sheriff too. Yeah, I like hitting A. I would just watch out there on eco. They might seize nade and you'd be crying in the club.
Can you flash? One backside.
Plan?
Yep.
Info?
Unknown.
Okay, this is crazy. So I don't agree with this plant. I'm down to plant. But right now I'm sure you realize you're just open to this guy. And if they peek from drop, the Yoru doesn't see them. Like if they peek you tight, they only see you. And you die for free if they have a sheriff and they one tap you. So yeah, just be mindful of this. Like if you're frequently carrying the bomb, which does happen as a controller player, planting and praying is not a viable strategy when the timer is very high. So when you got lots of time, you almost never want to plant and pray unless you're already like at a disadvantage in the round. But here we're at an advent. Oh yeah, look at that. They literally peeked you and almost killed you.
One enemy
Yup.
remaining.
Cutting through.
Last.
Heaven.
Nice.
All right, I think we ended up getting a sheriff from them, so we're chilling.
Let's go see this round. We have close range weapons.
Or not?
Give me sheriff. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
I have frenzy. That's all good. Jet, you're gonna dash onto site. I'm gonna flash like this.
Okay, okay. I will dash side.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I get you don't want to go A, but I think right now you're sort of autopiloting the shot call and you're thinking of all of your Lotus games. And across all of your Lotus games, it generally makes more sense to go C. Because you got closer range guns and you don't want to take these long range A fights against the teams that fight really hard for A. But these guys don't fight hard for A. You know what I'm saying? These guys are kind of passive. I think if you smoke this off, A looks really tempting. Because if you get into tree, your guns are fine. You know, you smoke off drop, flash sight. So just something to keep in mind. I don't disagree with the C call. It makes a lot of sense. But I think we would have called differently this game. I'm probably running A again, personally. I don't think either of us is objectively right.
Close. Oh, never mind. I'm smoking. Flashing. 3, 2, 1.
I mean, you get C for free too. Holy shit.
One more, one more.
Oh.
One more, one more. 104.
That dude's different.
One CT out. Nice try.
How'd that guy get there? Your own jet smoke. Oh no, it's their jet smoke. Okay. No, this was pretty intuitive. I thought it was like, I was wondering how this got blocked off, but now it's very clear they're coming out. Yeah, so this is actually really awkward. Let me open Valoplant, which is why you're slow. You're slow because you have really good intuition because you're really high elo. And you're hesitant to push up here because you know it exposes you to this, this, and this. And so it's really scary. That's what makes us slow here. You sort of have to gamble, or you need to chill. You need to chill back here with the jet. Like, tell her to relax. But what I like to do is actually I'll give them some of the site control in these types of scenarios, and I'll throw like, you're on eco round, keep that in mind. I'll throw like a smoke like this, and I'll have Jet like play in the smoke, or maybe I'll play in the smoke if I don't have the bomb. And this smoke can make it more comfortable to walk up this way, because the only threat really now is waterfall, and you can fight for it, and you're more likely to get the bomb down. Keep in mind that this smoke is not good. Like, if you're all on Vandal buy, this smoke is probably bad, and it's almost certainly better to just smoke back here because you need more site control. But with like Spectres, I think the Zane factor of such a goofy smoke is really plays into our favor. I think it's mostly like eco rounds. You throw more stupid utility just because it creates more opportunities for mistakes to happen. You sort of want accidents to happen, you know what I'm talking about, when you're on eco round. So I think just throwing really dumb smokes can yield that. Like, it's not out of the question that a high rated controller main might smoke up on this box and TP into it, for example, in a round like this. And that type of play is something that you really only see Radiant controller mains do. Like, they just do really dumb stuff with their abilities, specifically on the eco rounds. I'm going to boot up the game. Maybe with the judge. Yeah, like really dumb stuff just on the eco rounds. And it really makes it hard to play against you as a player because the enemy team's not going to notice the pattern in the moment that, oh, he's only crazy dumb on the ecos. It's going to be like, this Omen is insane. He's got like a screw loose. I'd actually recommend Curry is really good at this. Curry's not even a controller main, but if you go watch his controller, like he did the controller to Radiant, like go watch his Immortal 3 games when he's playing Omen, and he does this really well. He just throws util, and
who will they cry for?
He's just a menace.
Once they know they're going to die. My ultimate is ready.
You failed your TP so much you're afraid now? Well, that's the best part. This eco round, okay? Every eco round, I want you to say to yourself, we lost this round already. It doesn't matter if we get nothing this round. Okay? And then just go for it, man. Just be dumb. And now you like this is I'm so down for that. I'm also so down for this. I'm so down for a lot of shit. I don't know. This is probably just really bad. I'm down for you to just throw the util though and like try to create noise. Just remember, eco rounds are already lost. Okay, we've already lost this round. The worst that can happen is nothing. It's a lost round. You're just trying to do damage, and you know what does damage? Dumb shit. Dumb shit does damage. Like right now, if you TP'd CT, you might just win the round. Who knows? Maybe it's empty. It's a gamble, but that's fine. It's eco. We already lost this round.
One more. 104. Nice.
A, B, C, I don't know.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
And now we're back to playing normal.
Keep going, A.
Back to playing normal.
Flash from my in.
I'm smoking deep.
I like that we've come back A. A feels really natural against this team. Yeah, they fold so hard. Look at this. They just give you all of front sight.
One flanking.
And then you get to flash into tree. You're not even doing because they don't even fight for tree. I can't blame you. Oh, that's free. Okay, you're trolling. You are actually trolling. Just flash her. Just flash her. Don't worry about hitting the Yoru. Just flash that guy. I'm not even sure if it hits the Yoru interaction wise. I think it does. I think if you flash your ulted Yoru, it does blind him. No, it doesn't. That's even better. We're testing because chat has lied to me before. And I don't know objectively. Lily, can you please pick Omen?
I'll fight anybody. I'll fight everybody.
You play Yoru? Yeah, and all those people played Killjoy and they insisted that it did bonus damage on headshots with the turret. And they were all wrong. Lily picked Sky.
Five enemies.
Lily, you gotta
Five
switch
for
to...
None for anyone
You
else.
gotta switch to
My ult's ready.
Omen. Omen, please. She'll figure it out. She'll figure it out, chat. Yeah.
30 seconds left.
Never show weakness. I got the spike.
Swap team. Okay. Just flash me when I ult.
I'll handle this. My ult's ready.
Ooh. Now that's tech.
I'm back.
Now we know. Thank you, Lily. Lily, can you switch to Reyna? And I want you on the enemy team throwing that same flash, like right up here.
Here.
30 seconds left.
Pick something nice to kill
Just
them.
throw a flash right in front of you.
I'll handle this. My ult's ready.
What? Okay, so people in chat who said he's not affected by near sights, you're wrong. You're wrong. Okay? You have a incorrect understanding of Yoru Ultimate. However, Omen Blind does not affect him. This enemy Omen flash hit him. Ah, shit. I'm sorry, Lily. That's a good question.
I'll fight anybody. I'll fight everybody.
The Omen, please, Lily. Thank you. And now I need you to flash me as the enemy Omen. Because we're not sure if that works or not. And it's really important that we do know in this case. Omen blinds on contact. Reyna doesn't. You can't be contacted while in your
Should I
role.
shoot them
That
in
may
the
be
face
correct.
Or stab them in the back. I'll decide later. My ult's
I'm coming to you, Lily. Where'd Lily go? Okay.
I'll handle this. My ult's ready.
Look at that. That seems to be correct.
I'm back. You died last.
Sit.
Good job.
Okay. Thank you, Lily. You're free to leave the custom. I'm going to stay in the custom.
Good.
30 seconds left.
Focus. My burden never ends.
Okay. So yes, in fact, we actually could have just flashed. Now, in your defense, though, if you told me, oh, but Woohoojin, I was expecting Breach to just stun, fair play. Breach should just stun. But it looks like Flash would have been optimal here. It's a free kill. Now, I would argue that even if it blinded Yoru, flashing here is better. Okay. So, okay, perfect. You didn't expect Breach to help. Perfect. So I'd argue even if it blinds Yoru, the flash is incredibly good because Jet at the very least can follow up with a dash. It puts a ton of pressure on this guy. That's really tough. And then you didn't even. Oh man, yeah. All good. All good. All good. 27 Faith, thank you for the prime. Oh, that's tough. Bro, they just give you A. I am like so down for that.
Can use your turret behind.
Let's go B, no?
Okay. So right after this kill, I'm pausing. We're going to give you a chance to be Gigahead. You got Yoru TP. You have Omen ult. And that was their flanker. Usually when somebody's flanked out C like this, you can place all of them on the minimap. It usually forms this type of arc. Okay. So just remember, it's like an arc. There's almost 0% chance somebody's on C right now because it would form like this weird, like huge crest. It doesn't happen like this. Imagine the enemy formation is like a string and it has a maximum length of arbitrarily 5 Woohoojin units. And 5 Woohoojin units is roughly this long. So when somebody's flanked out that far, then their string can't stretch this long, if that makes sense. This is a really dumb mental model, but just to like visualize a string and understand it can't be too long. There can't be like, there's a certain maximum average distance between enemy agents that you can sort of assume to be true. Euclidean distance. And
nice, let's go see, let's go see, let's go see.
yeah, exactly. Let's go see. I would just ult.
One more behind.
One more flanker. That's
Yeah,
tough.
Let's get him.
But the C's definitely open. So right now, this guy killed your Yoru. These dudes are saying they're leaving A. Put yourself in their shoes. Okay. I would have Jet and Breach look to take on this Gecko, but I would start shifting back. Solo queue is really predictable. The enemies react in predictable ways to outcomes like this. So I would have Jet and Breach go try to deal with Gecko. But if I were you, I'm going to try and shift A. As you see, Faye just eyed to check if you were doing that. Saw nothing. I don't think she revealed Killjoy, and now she's leaving. Yeah. This guy's pushing out here. Now imagine if you were in this region right now. This would be really good for us.
He's on side. Gecko's on side.
Yeah, there we go. We kill A player. And so the rest are like this. I guess Fade is probably here. The enemy Omen was deep on the anchor, I'm not gonna lie. Nice shot.
I'm gonna go A.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
30 seconds left.
So the door's broken, so yeah. Damn, Fade has a read on your ass. I was about to say, she can route back to A, and your Killjoy killed them on A. Oh, Killjoy cleared site. I think she did. I think Fade is walking back, and unfortunately, they don't see each other. She also could have come this way. She might have had time.
gonna go A. Nice.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, your Killjoy is literally just on B. What did we miss?
One behind from B.
He's on side. Gekko's on side.
Behind one. He's half.
Okay. I think so. This dude should be talking right now. I give them an F. I think the easiest fix here is you should ask them, because they're the Zelnaga Tower, as they say in StarCraft. They've got knowledge. They might have audio. You'd be like, do you hear anything A? Or is A clear? Like just a little bit of due diligence, because you got time. The Gecko mollied main.
I'm gonna go A.
This is unlucky though, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't be surprised if you still convert. Oh, this is actually tough.
Let's go A.
On my way.
Знаю, как каждый раз 24 минуты нажимаешь кнопку микрофона.
Okay. Finally we get sucked molly. So I'm fine with you coming out to TP across, because in case you didn't know, even if you get seized by Fade, Omen can TP out of it. You got 4 Russians. Yeah, I'm just ignoring that. I feel like these hecking clowns though should you should be giving like wait 2 seconds. Did we just lose a round for free because of this? Yeah. So you really want to eliminate or try to eliminate shit like this from your game. Like everyone's been there. You started a round on bind, you're gonna hit A, everything's perfect, and then you get seasonated and you're like, why didn't I just wait 2 seconds to see if they do that first? Oh, you died and you don't know what happened? Yeah.
Bro, how am I whiffing that? How am I whiffing that?
Yeah, I got you. He's B-linked, no? So you're right next to the corner. I'll show you. Let's see. How can I... this gun is you.
Here.
There you are. This guy sees you. He comes out here and he just sprays your ass down. And yeah, the corner's made of paper. It's because you're like doing this. You got to be like up against this corner the whole time, but you moved out a little bit. Swung right when I got Omen smoked. Yeah. This guy happened to be peeking here. You see, he's got little bro or wingman coming out, and he's peeking with wingman. You'll see.
Whiffing that.
There's wingman. He's peeking with it. And right here, you open your smoke UI, but you'll see as you open your smoke UI, you're actually moving to your left. You're walking this way right now. Tough. And so as you open your smoke UI, you're getting exposed to Gecko, who's peeking with wingman. And your buddy's in a smoke.
What?
Yep, there he is.
Oh, we don't have money.
He's scrubbing frame by frame on YouTube. I'm pretty sure you could Google that. Let's check. YouTube scrub frame by frame. I'll use your exact wording. First response on Google. I'm sorry, sir. I will see you in 10 minutes. Back to the VOD.
Бля, какая же ты собака ебаная. Я тебе еблище бы разнес, нахуй, просто с удовольствием.
Yeah, that was a free round we just gave them.
Because they can buy.
Go be fast.
Yeah.
Cover going out.
I'm stunned.
Cover going out.
Let's go see, no? Oh, never mind.
Time to jump.
Hell yeah. It's eco anyways. Hell yeah. Tough. So I love this. I would have just placed like the smokes a bit differently. Remember, it's eco, okay? Economic disadvantage would just be a little weird. Like, what happens if you put the smoke out?
Shadows traveling.
What happens if you do this? Is this better? Maybe on eco. I'm down. It's probably even better if you leave, if you want to be super precise. I'm just seeing the patterns right now. I think you'd want to leave a lip. You'd actually want to TP outside of the smoke and walk into it in case they're in it holding for you. So of course your other smoke would be here. You TP here and then come in. I think. Ooh, wait. We're gonna cook right now. We're cooking. I think if you put it on the edge and you TP here. Oh shit! This is sick. And then you can come into the smoke this way, and you're safe. Notice you're not exposed to A link. So if you smoke on the edge here, so you're still smoking on B.
Cover going out.
And you smoke off, of course, C link. Then you can flash here to make them fall back, and you TP out of this edge, and you're super safe. And you come in this way. We've just invented a hit. That's I can take credit for that one. That's the huge hit. So shit like that. I want that on eco rounds because that's almost too risky to go for with a Vandal, you know? But I am like super down to do it here.
Let's go see, no? Oh, never mind.
Thank you, Levi, when you get an ace off that. Yo, at me in the Discord if you get that clip. And the way I came up with that plan, in case you guys are curious, Omen mains will probably know. On Ascent, there's a similar play where you can throw the smoke outside of market in here, and you'll flash like here, and then you could TP onto this edge and then walk in and fight for market. It's exactly like this, which is why that's how I came up with the idea. So it's like pattern recognition almost. Okay, I like this round. Could have been better, but I like the idea.
Play default. Okay, just play
It's
your
not
game.
okay. He died. It's a real to play.
Okay, I am gonna do the world's biggest shout out. I don't like this guy in terms of I was friends with him. I asked him not to smurf. He like acted like he wouldn't. We did a collab and then he started smurfing for content again. However, if you're specifically lacking big brain Omen plays, this guy's the literal GOAT. The literal GOAT. It does not get better than this guy. If you want crazy big brain solo queue Omen plays, you should watch him. Like, take his plays and use them in your solo queue executes. He's in his intros. I'm not surprised. He's one of the people who coached me.
Охуенная флешка, ебанат.
Специально тебе.
Бля, просто всегда.
But yeah, it felt really bad. Like, I wanted to collab with him. We wanted to do double controller to Radiant on NA together. We even did a video. We duoed. It was super fun. And I asked the dude not to do his Stinger to Radiant starting in Bronze. I'm like, can you just use one of your alts that's already high elo? And he was like, I'll think about it. And then he just started playing in Bronze the next day. And it's like, man.
Down A. Last player standing.
How much difference between this guy and someone like Flex Ninja? 5 billion%. Flex Ninja is great at the game, but Flex Ninja is highly rated because he's like mechanically proficient and is confident. Charlatan is highly rated because he's an Omen genius. The dude is not mechanically talented, and yet he's consistently top 100. Charlatan's like incredibly good at Omen. Probably better than I'll ever be at the agent.
One enemy remaining.
I'm invested in this clutch. Oh, tough.
I'm gonna one away this.
Here.
Exit.
Yeah, I think we kind of dropped the ball this game. I feel like A is their weak point.
Nice. Let's go.
Okay, their Gecko's trolling.
I'm seeing.
Yep.
Ой, sorry.
Actually, no.
Placing swarm grenade.
У нас
Spike planted.
Yeah, so the point of that one way is if you think they're opping. I don't know if you check the economy, but you'd essentially like get to take this space for more free. I don't even know how to throw it. There we go. Because if they're opping, they feel really awkward about this one way and they've got to come out. And even if they post up here now, notice this is a threat. So they're going to feel obligated to come all the way over here. And this is really far from cover. This is pre-fireable. It's tough for them to deal with. You can even TP across. This way now. You can TP here because they won't be there because they're one weight off. And you can peek them this way. Does that make sense? So if you think they're opping, you could throw this one way.
Cover going out.
You can TP over here now. This is safe. This is safe ground because they're not going to be here. They just won't. It doesn't make sense. This is like way too nerve-wracking, as you can see. And then you can peek them this way, and it's really tough for them. So understanding the perspective of your enemy is really important. So like, if you're saying, oh, what's the one way? Like, what are all the benefits of it? Throw it in a custom and stand there. Pretend you're the opper. And go, where would you go? Well, you wouldn't come here because two sides of the mound. You'd come across. You'd be right here, which leaves this opening for your TP. Even though, yeah, your TP is exposed to this angle, they're not going to be here because look what they see here. This is insane. Nobody would op here. And these types of reads, you can become really consistent in high Immortal Radiant because people will think very logically. The opera is not going to play here because it's bad. They're going to come across. Yo, thank you for the $1. 10 Sam Desi. Hey, I'm new here. How you doing? Just tried to sub, but Twitch just took my money and left me with an error. Jeff Bezos, man. I'll take it up with him personally. Thank you for the $1. Yeah, and if we look at the Gecko kill, I wouldn't be surprised. Jet killed him so fast, but he's probably moving. Yeah, it's too hard to tell, unfortunately. He's almost certainly trying to get across to that angle.
I'm seeing.
Yep. I think the opera's crying and falling back with it. Why would they ever push him down like that? Like a chamber or a jet is almost certainly going to come across here and like prime dash or plan to TP waterfall. But the thing is, while they're scoped, they don't even see this angle. You see? So if you TP'd across and peeked on this side, you probably kill them for free. So this is actually a really good play against the op. Because the opper is almost certainly not used to like that one way and then the Omen TPing over here and just peeking them this way. So that's probably a free kill against an Immortal Jet. I wouldn't be too sure against like a Radiant Jet, but it's worth trying. I'm not gonna lie.
Sorry.
It looks really strong. A Felicia, thank you for the 3-month Prime.
Placing swarm
У
grenade.
нас
Never mind, you said C. My bad. Deep.
Here.
Oh, never mind, you said C. My bad. I'm gonna flash like this.
Here.
Ouch. Yeah, this is like, I feel this because I'm playing in this MMR range now myself. because I suck at initiator. I'm actually terrible. I'm getting really good at it though, really fast. I'm not gonna lie, but I feel you because I'm playing in these like Immortal 3 lobbies, and my God, you're so close to being really good at the game. But why are we dry peeking C when they've got operator money? You know, it's just, why are we doing that? Why are we rushing out A without waiting to check if they seize Molly? Why is she peeking out Mound in a 3v5 with her op? It's like, you know not to do these things, but the discipline is really hard. Lucky, thank you for the prime. Carl was taken, thank you for the prime. Appreciate both of you. All right, if I recall correctly, Omen is like a Giga A anchor. So
Where?
Just TP CT. I don't know.
that peak was, I'm going to give you like a pretty low mark for that.
I don't know.
Specifically, let's pretend Omen is holding this line right here.
Where?
Just TP CT.
You just peeked him, your crosshair's a bit off. I'm going to dock points.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna smoke CT.
Who's going to make you mad? What, am I right? Is Omen A anchor? You die to him?
Last player standing. Last player standing. Spike down A.
Yeah.
30 seconds left.
Omen was indeed the A anchor. Immortal 3, you almost know how to play perfect, then you don't. Yeah, it's so true. Immortal 3s, oh my God. Everyone can relate to this. You guys know when you're playing chess and you hang your queen, but before you played the move, this move looked so good to you. And the moment after you play the move, you're like, that was the dumbest thing I could have done. What the hell? They take your queen and you just like, oh, okay, next chess game. This is like, Immortal 3's experience this so much. You experience this so much because the moment you push out A, you're like, oh wait, shit, do they have an op? Or like, oh wait, can they nade? It's like, you know, but you just know just a little too late. It's a tough life. It's a tough life because it's all these little things that is really hard to get one step ahead. Like remembering the op, remembering Omen's the A anchor, dying to that. And this is why I like establishing routine. You can try this. So the JPC sheet, we're establishing a pre-round routine. And in chess, this is actually similar. I've worked with multiple grandmasters who've coached me in chess. And they try to teach you, they tell you to avoid short games and play longer games. And essentially, they'll give you like a checklist. You're not allowed to play a move until you go through the whole checklist. What's the checklist? Well, first you've got to look for like all checks, all threats. You've got to think about what your opponent's intent was behind their last move. Then you've got to consider like 3 candidate moves. And then you have to actually think through each candidate move. And this like establishing this checklist eventually gets your brain to a point in longer time controls. I still suck at short time controls for obvious reasons, where you'll never play a move like this again. You like essentially establish a way of playing that removes any odds of you hanging your queen. Now, unfortunately, Valorant doesn't have a mode where the pre-rounds are 7 minutes long, so you can really think. It doesn't have those. But if you establish a routine like this, eventually it gets a point where you don't have to think about it. I can attest where if I'm in full sweat mode, I'm not going to dry peek an op. It's just pretty much not going to happen. At the very least, I will jump spot it, or I will use util, because I will be aware that the op is in play, and I'll respect it to some degree. And that's because I've established something like this for myself, and I'm very used to checking the economy in the pre-round and just looking for ops. I look at ult orbs, I check teammate positioning. So because I've established that routine for myself, my autopilot would even catch this, and I would comment. Now that doesn't mean my teammates won't die to it. They totally will a lot of the time. But this is definitely lacking. We should have noticed. Like, when do we check economy? The answer is we don't. As I'm pretty sure you don't check it. I think you tap tab at one point. But do you see? We're missing this very important part of our pre-round.
We can go see with my ulti again.
Yep.
If you're trying to be one of the 500 highest rated players on the server, this is just inexcusable, you know? It's not, I'm not saying everybody does this in Radiant. Sure, there's plenty of Radiants who don't check the economy and they're lazy as hell, but you need to like earn that right, you know? Like, there it is. And then you would see this. And then, my God, are they opping?
I'm smoking deep.
At Woohoojin, Tens just did the Omen play you talked about on Lotus right now. Can you clip that, Sacred Sam?
TP.
Gonna smoke.
Down A.
Like, you're just telling me. What am I supposed to do with that?
30 seconds left.
Why would you tell me that with no clip? What do you want me to do? I want to see it. That's like saying, Woohoojin, you will not believe what I just saw. I just saw Tens hit an ace using your crosshair. I'm like, oh, can I see? No. What? What the hell? You're going to make me hunt for it? If I find it, I'm timing you out. Deal? Okay. What round? Huh? I mean, there's the one way, but
That's fine. We can. Yep.
where is it? Chat just now realizing you can scrub through current stream VODs. Whoa. Where is it? I'm seeing him throw the one way, but I specifically was talking about a TP. Sam, what are you talking about? You made me look.
Oh, back. They Clearing one smoke.
Yeah.
TP left side mound to peek out box. When?
Hold this.
Fine. Yeah, just those.
Oh, right here. He missed the TP. Wait, no, this isn't the round because you said he did it to peek left side box.
That's fine. I'll lurk.
That's not what we did here at all.
Can we? Some one way. Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe here. Ooh, he TP's across there. Yeah, he was gonna do it, but his team already no, that counts. That actually is better, and I'm dumb. My goodness. Yeah, because if you TP here, then you can just walk out the way that I was talking, and it probably makes less audio. Yeah, honestly, I think Tens could do it even better. Like, if you're an Omen main, you throw that smoke and you do TP this way, and it probably doesn't make audio. It doesn't make audio. And then you can shift walk up and the opera's not aware of you at all. Is probably even better. Okay.
Yep.
All right, so they're opping.
To tree again. I'm gonna go aggressive.
So what's the play?
Very fast. Jet, can you drop?
I need this.
Reloading.
Thank you.
Okay. I have a secret for you, chat. I actually have a VOD of me tryharding on controller on Lotus like a week ago and actually shot calling. And I'm going to pull that up right now because you guys haven't seen this. This is secret. I was duo queuing with a YouTuber that I like. I hope his VOD is still up.
Is there anything?
Oh, you piece. How do I get VODs?
Is there anything else?
This guy was playing Valorant on YouTube. I duo with him. Live tab. That's where I went. Unlisted. Need the link. What? Oh, wait. Let me DM him. Can I get the link to your stream VOD where we duoed? That's tough. I DM'd him on Discord. He's probably asleep though, because it's 7 a.m. You watch the stream at any point would be in your vid history. Bom 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 bom. Ba da da. Ba da da. No, I'm subscribed on my main account, Thyrob. I've got a separate account specifically for the stream PC, which is why I'm now. No, it does, live streams don't show up in the watch history. Yeah, they do. No, they don't. I'm literally in my watch history right now, bro. And I tuned into his stream between these dates and typed in his chat. I know I was in his stream. So evidently, yeah, I'll check browser history. I don't think browser history is going to remember. Yeah, it's not specific. Man. Live chat history? Oh my god, wait, chat, I'm finding. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I found it. It's not private, you liars. Nice try. I found it. I am the god of using browsers. I found it.
Who's that? Who is that?
When do I play with them? Is it this VOD?
What's going on?
Is it this VOD? Oh no, chat. This is not even the VOD. This is not even the VOD where I'm playing with them. One sec. One sec. I found it once, I can find it again. It's got to be in here because I remember how I found this one. One sec. I go here. I go here. I go here. I scroll like this and that and this and that. And this and that. This and that. And this and that. And come in here. No way. Where is it? Chat, where is it? What is this? I can't find it. So I'm in my Google chat history where I'm like typing in live stream chats. And there's this like, here, wait, I think I can tell you. I can show you this. Yeah. So here's where I like typed about his warm up, during one of his streams. But I can't find, wait, actually, let me look at Discord. I can figure out the date that we played. Yeah. We played on the 28th of April. No, where the hell are my... There's no history on the 28th of April. He totally privated it, right? It's got to be privated. That's got to be it. What's so crazy about the VOD anyways? Nothing. It just happens to be me tryharding on controller on Lotus, which you don't have a VOD of that lately because I've been playing Initiator, and I'm much more comfortable shot calling on controller, and it was a Lotus VOD, and it's like a really good example of this gap in skill. One sec, I'm checking my browser history on April 28th. I'm digging deep for you guys, chat. Okay, 26th, come up. Oh, here we go. The 28th. Let's see. Okay. This is not looking good, chat. This is not looking good. I don't see it. They really remove it from your... Oh, chat. Chat, I found it. I found it. I got the link. I did all the detective work. I found it. But it's private. Oh. Tough. Tough. I'll ask him to unprivate it, and I will show up later with that. The homework for me. Okay. Because, man, that's a bummer. Because I was IGLing really hard. And I wanted you to see how that can have a huge impact on the outcome of a game like this. If we go up into my tracker, we know the date now. It was actually like the 27th. Hopefully the game is still in my match history. Is it this one? Yeah. So I'm even playing in like a bit lower elo because Nathan's not the highest rated player. But we actually faced X at Ashley. But God, I was super vocal. And it'd be a good reference. So I will ask him to unprivate that. That's homework for me. Back to our VOD. Unfortunate, we just went on the longest tirade of all time. Xander Zing, thank you for the 3-month prime. Milkman 221, thank you for the prime. Yeah, so like, again, we're pushing out. Just wait an extra second.
Nice.
Nice.
Can you flash?
We're gonna Immortal one play with the Diamond one. At the time, Nathan was Ascendant, and he's Diamond 3 right now, no DXO. How dare you?
Okay, no.
Oh, good, oh, good.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. Yes.
Post plant's really good.
Maybe we can
You're baiting hard here, yeah, but in a good way. Like if that Yoru dies to heaven and you just stay there, you're probably just winning the whole round. I like that post plant a lot. You're like the hardest job was given to you, which is being patient right there, which is exactly where I like to be in the post plant. Okay, let's examine this smoke real quick. Why the hell is it so far out? What's their money? Did we check? You piece. There's no way. There's no way you don't check their money.
Last round in the half.
Okay, thank God.
Let's go again.
I didn't just take or B, take or...
The dude could buy shotgun and a rotate gun.
See?
I am maybe, let's go.
So I don't like reloading here. I'm down to reload, but I think I'd hop behind the mound. I'm just paranoid. And I think part of what makes a really good Valorant player is one who sees options like this. So there's no reason for you not to tuck mound while you reload here. You're not losing anything by doing that. If you reload out here, I think there's a non-zero chance this dude tries to spray you before falling back. Like there could be a phantom in the smoke, and it doesn't hurt us in any way to just route a bit this way while we reload. Like we're not losing any time. There's no change in the outcome of the round. So, you know, generally I'm not a fan of being overly worried about everything at the cost of speed, but here there's no cost. There's absolutely no cost. You're just avoiding giving them a potential free kill. Like, see, you're not going faster because you hugged that wall earlier.
Yeah.
So I'm not a fan of reloading while hugging the wall, because I think that's exactly where I'd spam if I were playing Phantom in that smoke. Jesus Christ, you're alpha. Where was this all game? Okay, now that's the only thing I don't like. Give yourself that smoke. Great flash. Fabulous TP. Great double kill. Now place your smoke close so you can like play in it. Get in that thing. Playing in your smoke is like OP, but because your smoke is way over here, you can't comfortably round this corner in confidence, because who knows? It could be here already. This is a really good round though. I just dislike that one smoke. Your Yoru's pushed though, it's lit.
City.
One CT.
Yeah, so you're kind of clueless after the double kill. I feel that. The best thing you can do as a controller is rewire your panic button to be throwing a smoke like on yourself. If you're, oh, I'm panicked, I just cooked and I need to do something right now, smoke yourself. Smoke yourself. It's the best thing you can do. It's like the best habit you can have, I should say. If you're in a panic scenario, you don't have like a good idea of how to use your util, just smoke yourself.
One enemy enemy remaining.
Yeah, great post plant.
Nice, good job, Omen. Good round.
Thank you.
So I'd argue this should be closer to 7-5 in our favor. Because we gave them 2 free rounds. So, you know, at the least a 6-6.
And TP behind Rab.
Should my Sky panic button be? Well, okay. First of all, I'm not VOD reviewing you, and you might not necessarily need to work on having a panic button. Yes, I'm sure you get panicked and you do bad things in those scenarios, but that doesn't mean it's your biggest glaring issue that we need to focus on right now. You're a different viewer than my role. Try not to just take my role's advice and cram it into your own gameplay. But anyways, Sky is an initiator, flash initiator. She's rarely going to find herself on the edge of a chain like Jett and Omen might, which is why Jett and Omen need utility that they can use in a panic. And it's why Sky doesn't do this. Because Sky's not going to find herself in this position, a good Sky at least, because she doesn't have anything good to do here. Which is why she's not going to be here in the position. That's going to be Jett or Omen. Like Jett dashing out, Omen TPing out. Jett or Omen belong here in the position because they have this creative utility when they get caught in the open. Sky doesn't have that, so she's going to route with the team, probably flash this for her Jett or Omen to take the space and then play with the team in this type of region. So it depends. Stop trying to take Omen advice and shoehorn it into your Sky gameplay, please.
Yep. I'm gonna...
Time to jump.
Oh, he's already close.
Did we hit the edge correctly? Yeah, I think this guy's just literally him. I think you are right on the edge. Yeah. Oh, you didn't mean to TP up top? Okay, I thought you did. You gotta work on this, dude. What the hell? Omen player? You gotta know how to TP up and down. I thought you were going for a crazy gamble. I think this could be really strong if you had Raze and you had her nade Rebel. So that way they can't come across here while you do this.
Oh, he's already close.
I didn't even think about the fact that you didn't want to TP up there. I presumed you did.
You wanna stack C?
Discard that from your playbook. Yeah, I think it's only good if you've got like Rebel control. Like if you go, yo, Raze, I'm gonna flash a lobby. Can you actually nade Rebel for me in case they TP across? And then you can come up here. Because if they're Rebel, they're dying to a nade. And now you can play this angle on them as they come out. So yeah, you gotta like pair in some way, shape, or form. You don't have a Raze though, and I think calling for the aftershock, it's not wide enough. So I probably wouldn't go up there. Although there is a Yoru play, like depending on how
30 seconds
7 head you are. Yoru actually is going for this. I don't think we paired it with him well. Where Yoru sends his TP here, and he tries to flash and pop the TP so he can peek around this corner as the flash pops. And if you tried to time that with him so that you TP'd up here, right as he would peek here, then this guy Rebel is also not going to be looking at you.
Yep, C.
Okay. I would take one step to your left.
Auto ready, auto ready.
Easy.
Spike down, C.
Here's my rule of thumb for playing Rat Smokes. SLIDD37B3103-OE2B-3C35. Thank you for the $25 gifted for Anima. Say less. Thank you very much. 120 hours gifted tier 3. Done. Okay. Back to the VOD.
30 seconds left. Thrifty.
Here's the rule of thumb. When you're ratting behind a smoke, The most likely areas to get spammed are the center and the edges. So you just take like one step and you're chilling. Because now anybody who's lining up a proper spam along the wall won't hit you. You just take like one step and it's just a marginal improvement.
Cover going out.
But if you're like the type to play rat on smokes like this, you should take that extra step so you don't get potentially pre-fired. It's just like little things like that.
Decoy.
Spike is here.
Behind.
This sounds really good from you. Smoke yourself. Do you see?
Behind.
Slap that bad boy down. Whoop, bam. Slap that shit down.
Nice, good job.
Smoking him's good too. I think this is Pokeball territory. So you know he's like bend. He's like here. I think you're smoking off just him peeking you. I think you can actually use the Pokeball technique, which is I choose you, Gecko, and you smoke Gecko off. Because if you put yourself in Gecko's shoes, you feel like incredibly claustrophobic now. Because you know that there's threats on both sides.
Cover going out.
And it's like, what are you going to do? You can peek out here and expose to all of this. And this guy who could be walked up on you. You can peek out here and be exposed to even top sight now. The Pokeball's not always good, but it's very good in scenarios like this, especially when you need to close the gap. Like the example I gave this other time was the player was logs, and if you smoked them off, like how do you peek out of this, you know? Because you're exposed to B main, CT, stairs, lever, and so you just Pokeball them and you just walk up and spam them to death. And I think you can do very similar here. So this smoke you're throwing, I think actually gives him the duel against Jet. Do you see? They get to duel Jet, and if they win that, now they're like pretty comfortable to 1v1 you. So if you just capture him in your Pokeball, I think it makes it a lot more awkward for them, because it's really easy for Jet to play around this. Really easy for you to play around this. The only thing you have to be aware of is, can they peek back here? And the answer is no, not really. They'll die. So you just look here and you approach them, and it's probably better. Your Jet hits a crazy headshot though. So I'd say like the pattern that I'm seeing is you don't realize what your util looks like from the enemy POV. Does that make sense? Like, I think that's the pattern where you didn't identify the best way to play around this one way. You didn't identify like this smoke out here. Like this smoke is more awkward for them. You want to make your util the most annoying you can for the enemy to deal with. So you have to sort of know what it looks like for them.
I need your flash because I'm insta-tip.
Yeah, I'm gonna flash like this.
Gonna stun and then flash.
Cutting through.
He TP'd.
Oh, this is free.
Nice.
Spike down A.
Yeah, so I actually wouldn't peek out wider than this. So I would peek there to try and get that trade, but now he's dead and I'd unswing again. I would not throw a one-way, Thyrob. We want them to fight us, at this point. So the thing is, people will like clear this and they'll clear this from lobby. Then they'll clear this. Okay. And then they'll like walk out. And I want you to have contact on them like here. So you swing, you trade the Yoru, and then come back and hold like here. And what that does is it enables Yoru to get free kills, because they're going to be so far out that that's a flash zone for him. He can flash when you make contact. you farm more kills. If you hold it this way, Yoru actually can't even trade this. Yoru doesn't see this guy.
Nice.
Spike down A.
So it's like, I get you. It's solo queue.
Oh, good.
One enemy remaining.
Jesus.
Holy shit.
Dude just pushed
Good
him.
job.
He just pushed him.
No need, maybe this round. Omen, you just stay behind. Ah, never mind, I'm just stay here.
Yep.
And not aggressive A. Nice. Stay alive, just stay alive. Nice, nice, nice. 4v5, stay alive. I have full ability on retake.
Yeah.
Omen TP on side.
Cutting through.
Spike planted.
Nice.
I'm multi, babe.
On top. Two here. One more. In
Kill
the corner.
Kill him.
In city.
Oh, this is top.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah. So if you want to be like the Giga Sweat, I'm just thinking through this retake. I'm thinking, I hear the Omen TP. I might smoke up here for the retake. You throw this flash, you come out. And if anybody's playing here, they're crying. They're super crying. And now let's pretend Omen is on that box. That's fine, because as you come out, spam a ton of bullets up there and then keep playing the retake. He might not be up there, but if he is, he's dead now. And you've removed all of the threats.
Last player standing.
So it's like, because you heard the Omen TP, like you're really aware of this option.
Spike planted.
And so I would just
On top,
smoke
on top.
that, and then Gecko's dead and Omen's dead. And
One more. In the
Kill.
corner. In city.
One enemy remaining.
City.
Last player standing.
tough. This is really hard. Yeah.
Didn't say.
Omen is always TP.
No. It's breach
Okay.
flash.
To be clear, chat, I would never do that in the moment in game unless I'm grinding controller. Like, that play is sick, but I would not come up with it in the moment unless I'm playing like 5+ games a day of controller. It's really hard to identify stuff like that. Oh, yeah, perfect. No! Okay, you're better.
He's tipping.
Yeah, I don't know where.
Are you not supposed to play that many a day? If you want to hit Radiant specifically, I do recommend like 5 a day.
Planted C.
Okay.
Spike planted.
Planted for
Radiant's not like the other ranks. It runs away from you.
One enemy
You
remaining.
have to catch up to it.
Last.
main. C
Wait,
main.
I'm smoking in the bomb.
Shadows traveling.
Any other rank, 2 a day is fine. JPC's gonna hit Immortal playing 2 a day to prove that. But I told him like explicitly, we're not gonna hit Radiant though, unless he's down to play more.
They're gonna.
Cover going out.
One on B.
Noah Show, thank you so much for the 5-month Prime.
They might be going B now.
You think he could hit Radiant? Yes, I think anybody can hit Radiant if they can play 5 games a day and they can do a mechanics routine. Wow, you guys shit on. Okay, you should be crouch holding and spraying when they peek you. Because you're in the off angle and you're vertically lower. So crouching brings your head even further from their crosshair. And this will be covered actually in my updated gunfight hygiene video, but the point is you're playing to get traded right now. And so you just want to do maximum DPS. So you're just going to crouch spray, kill this kid, and you're just going to hold down the spray button in case anybody else runs out to trade her.
B on B on B. Nice. One more.
Like, see, there's your trade. I mean, he traded the wrong guy.
I'm
But
low HP, Reina too low.
Oh, can you?
One heaven.
Spike planted.
what the hell?
One phase.
Then you win the round?
I'm not
I
gonna
don't know.
flash. They're not here.
The gunfight hygiene video coming out before or after the ping video? I couldn't tell you. I have severe ADHD. Damn. That's tough.
I'm not blind, dude. What? Nice.
Yeah, I mean, your C retakes are winning every round, so I'm not really complaining.
Ding.
Oh, this is tough.
Ding.
Кидал его.
Now I'm complaining. Oh, we got an op and a sentinel.
Killjoy,
Never
ты
mind.
можешь, блядь, на Бене стоять? Скажите этому ёбищу, ебать.
Cover going out.
Блядь, уёбищ.
Damn, they killed our dudes.
Okay.
Shadows traveling. Stealing sight.
God, you're so cool.
One more.
I have no complaints about that round. These past few rounds are chill.
Side.
Cover going out.
Nobody here. I'm
Okay. Now we're in disagreement. So I get that C has been a problem. But we're playing Omen, Yoru, and Killjoy utility, and Yoru teleport is back to C. I'm not a fan. I think it's too much.
nice.
Cover going out.
I think we got really lucky that Jet got an early op pick there.
Here.
I'm flash for you? No.
Yeah. So it looks like you do win this round from the timeline, but just look at your statistics right now. This is what you opted into by playing strong side on C. Wow, you win this round? They throw.
Let's see. No. Fuck. Go.
Damn. Yeah, now this is way better. Now I'm down for you to be C.
Shadows traveling.
Nobody here. Might be B. Might be B.
Cover
B out.
going out.
Face your fear.
Oh, hell yeah. What? Lucky son of a bitch. That happens. We had many rounds that we could have impacted the outcome in better ways. There were at least 2 on attack, which could have been enough to make this a 13-11. If you watch my initiator climb to Radiant, you'll notice this. It's all about how well you can recognize individual mistakes that you made that could be fixed to win even one more round in a game you played. So for example, I grinded yesterday and yeah, I went up in elo and I played really well, but this 30 bomb fracture game in particular, I should have won because I made individual mistakes. Now, did I have bad teammates? Yup. But I'm not going to blame them even though they sucked because I had 2 rounds. I know round 26 is one of them where I peeked into 3. And then there was a round where I fought a stinger drop without using my flash. I think it was on attack. I think it was round 15. But these 2 rounds were my bad. I could have impacted the result of this game. I could have swayed it by 2, you know? And it's all just about individual play. So here you could have swayed this game likely just by noticing that they have op money and by waiting 2 seconds to push A. Just those 2 things might have made this game a win. More 3. So I like to think of it in terms of round differential. So I don't look at this. I don't go, oh, I went 4 and 3 yesterday. It's lit. I look at this and I add up the rounds. And so let's do the math. 18, 22, 35, 48, 61, 74. Then we'll count up the losses. 9, 17, 23, 36, 49, and then 65. So yesterday I went 74 and 65, which is good. You know, I won 9 more rounds than I lost. But that could be better. That could be better. Even if it's still 4-3, but if, for example, I took 5 of those rounds and put them here, this is a lot more RR. A lot more RR if you convert more rounds on average over time. So hitting Radiant is less about game win rates and more about round conversions. So making your losses as close as they can be. So the more your losses trend towards 11-13, and the more your wins trend towards 13-0, the better. You want to win harder and you want to lose less. And then the really close games like these, you want to win all of them. And that's how you hit Radiant. So focus points, attack, establish a few more creative Omen plays per map per site. Highly recommend Gelatin for Omen plays. Do general. Always consider economic disadvantage rounds to be a loss. Play the round like you have nothing to lose. Because you do. Defense looked mostly good. I think retakes your biggest. It can be more creative. So similar to attack, retakes can involve more creative utility usage. Then I would just say we're a little lazy on pre-round routine. I'd recommend you find a way to consistently check enemy ult's economy and make simple calls off of that every round. Thank you for the VOD, my roll. Good luck on the climb to Radiant. Apple, thank you for the 4 months. Is that the last VOD review? That was the first VOD review. If you have a VOD you'd like to get it reviewed, head over to the Discord at discord.gg/woohoojin and click the enter raffle button on the VOD review raffle box. If you're thinking, Woohoojin, why can't I enter? I can't click the button. Well, that's because you got to read all the rules in the VOD review rules and requirements channel. Then you have to record a VOD that follows all of those rules, and you have to submit it the VOD submissions channel, where then it's got to get approved by my moderation team that will make sure that you did follow the aforementioned rules that you totally agreed to read. if you break any of the rules, especially the ones that are really obviously outlined, we will just ban you from submitting VODs, potentially forever. Because, like, for example, let's pretend you submitted a Reign VOD, which is very clearly outlined as unallowed. We would just ban you from submitting VODs forever, because that's very obvious. That's in the rules right there. It couldn't be more clear. So if you break a rule that's very clearly defined, that's on you. So please read the rules first. We get a lot of submissions that are just bogus and break the rules very clearly, and then you pretend like you knew that you broke the rules in hindsight, and you make a mod mail ticket and you're like, oh, but actually I didn't play 10 games in the past 2 weeks because I have a medical condition, and why are you discriminating against me? And then we're like, we're not discriminating against you. You never said that before you submitted. You just submitted a VOD that broke the rules, and now you're asking for an exception. No. Don't be that guy. Anyways, we're going to take 3 minutes right now to be mindful. I'm going to start the timer. It's going to appear in the top right. And while the raffle's going, I challenge everybody in chat not to look at your phone, not to alt tab from the stream, and just to sit there for a whole 180 seconds with your thoughts. It's really healthy for your mind. In this day and age, we have way too much stimulation for our brains. So just sit there, please. 3 minutes. I'll tell you when the time's up. You're not going to do that? That's fine. I'll see you in a week. Back. Congrats on winning the raffles, Ivac. Please post the link to your approved submission. Do you want me to look at this mod mail ticket on stream? You see, chat? Every time we reject. Every time. Reply. Hey, I reviewed this one on stream, so feel free to check the VOD back from today's stream. See why this was rejected. TLDR. The rules say. Boom, boom. Your plans mostly only outline what you personally going to do. Bring back sight to flash is fabulous. It'd be even more fabulous if you somehow had that flash play around your Viper's utility too. Maybe an orb. Hey man, I don't really care. But you have to try to use a friend. Now back to VOD review. Cyvac, Killjoy, Ascent. Every single rejection, chat, like, is crazy. Even the ones that break obvious rules, they open a mob mail ticket like immediately. Cyvac. Hashtag crow. Are we Immortal 2 or Immortal 3 in this VOD? Looks like Immortal 2. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Why not VOD if you're a little lower rank? It's random. I'm not biased at all.
Always more.
Need a drop. Thanks.
It's pure random.
Do you wanna pick main? Or you wanna play...
Yeah, I'll get YouTube comments sometimes like, oh, Woohoosian, please, we need more Gecko VODs. I'm like, okay, then come with one. How do you think this works? I can't just summon Gecko VODs.
Yeah, I probably will, to be fair.
Turret out.
You want my aim, man?
Placing swarm
Was
grenade.
VODs rejected? Does it come with a summary of why? Yes, yes, it does. People don't care. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. Why are you shifting?
Recalling my bot.
I'll say. On mid.
Enemy spotted mid. My double
Main
dead.
side, my bad. Main side, main side.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, left side, left side.
Reloading.
Easy. Easy. I love the round. The only thing I'm not a fan of is how incredibly careful you are at this point. So here you found them. And right now you can like easily unswing. Like peep this. There's 4. So it's just Killjoy. And let's be realistic. If Killjoy is lurking, which is highly likely, honestly, given this scan, she's either 5th in chain with them or she's tiles or very unlikely top mid. A main seems completely off cuff.
Taken out. Lane.
Recalling my bot.
I'll say.
Enemy spotted mid. My double spin.
Main side, main side.
Sentry.
Mostly because it's pistol round as well. Pistol round teams are very rushy. Oh, I've got Killjoy setups for you. Grab the orb there. Oh, you could. Yeah, I'm down.
Reloading.
One enemy remaining.
Last one.
Okay, what gun does this guy have? Yeah, this Reyna has a sheriff.
One enemy remaining.
And let's be real, Tyvac. Let me boot up Ascent. What the hell? Blows my mind who just set us for every agent. You guys realize this is my job, right? So when I was first doing this, I was working a full-time job on the side. And so, yeah, you know, I'm learning, but not that often. But you guys like pay me enough money now, like your subscriptions. I quit my job. You know what I do all day long? I study the hell out of it. I love Valorant, and I'm going to do everything in my capabilities to keep this as my job forever, which means knowing everything. The more I know, the more you guys come back, and the more this remains my job. It's lit. After, thank you for the prime. Mildew Smell, thank you for the prime. Okay. So you got a Spectre. They have a Sheriff. And I think at this range, I'd rather be the Sheriff. I'm not going to lie. I'd actually rather be the Sheriff here. Maybe that's because I play tons of Sheriff-only DMs. But, I mean, you're trying to hit Radiant, evidently, given you're Immortal 2 and you're still playing Ranked. So if you're fighting a Radiant Reyna player who's right here with a Sheriff, I'm sorry to say, but that's bad for you. That's bad for you.
Last one.
So I would have chilled on swing because this Sovas fight's better. And you can peek into it. And then once he drones, I'm super down for you to hop down and follow the drone. Would you want to be a coach for a tier 2, 2-1 pro team? It's financially an impossibility since I'd have to stop streaming. And there's no world a pro team can pay me even close to the amount I get from streaming. Yeah, and then this is good. We pair up and get our kill. I just don't like peeking out tiles. About covering Sova while he drones. Oh, I'm super down for that.
One enemy.
Miller, thank you for the 5 months. But I would argue that you can cover Sova like this while he drones. Like while he's walking up to get drones, you're playing for info. You shoot your shots. And that Reyna's not going to be like, oh, she gets shot at and just comes out here and blasts that guy. And she might, I guess. But at that point, like, you can come back out to shoot her. Like the moment Sova drones, I'm down for you to come out and follow it.
Last one.
Hey, Wujan, I know private coaching's on hold, but you ever get your student into a call during their on-stream VOD review? No, people are weird. I'm socially inept. It creates a very awkward scenario.
Stay on the train. Let me go beat this run. I have a sheriff if somebody wants.
Gun here.
Okay. And I'm all like this.
No spam, yeah?
Yeah.
Placing swarm grenade.
Right here.
Swarm grenade out.
Reload is full.
B main is clear.
I'm losing.
I'm pushing.
Okay, interesting. I think we're deviating again. So I personally am going to play tiles to cover this. So here's my thought process. Hear me out. The enemy team has a Killjoy. Our turret's watching flank. I think this is safe to assume, which means you push through spawn, they'll know, which isn't the worst. You're still probably going to find a fight, which is not bad for you. But on to point 2. So the enemy team's hitting A, and you've got 3 defenders A, which is a lit. And generally speaking on Ascent, you need mid control, and you need to split your hits if you want to have consistency in the outcomes of the rounds. So I'm kind of down to gamble that my 3 homies have decent odds at the round if there's no threat of tree. And I think I can cover all of tree by playing like here. I think you come tiles. You just control top mid like this. Really hard for them to clear you here. Because they're going to be like right here. They're not going to be looking tiles at this point. They're going to be looking maybe here, but more likely they're going to be worried about cat. And I think the Killjoy turret won't see you here. So you get like tons of value in walking up. And you get to cut off this entire route. And so now your 3 teammates only have to worry about A main. That makes sense? So I disagree with the routing here. And we'll see soon enough if the enemy team does route through mid. Even worse, they hard clear us. Even worse. Yeah, it all falls apart.
Last player standing.
Shotgun.
Spike planted.
Tough. That Killjoy's hyper aware.
Okay.
Placing swarm grenade.
Oh my god. Mildew Smell, thank you for the prime. Time Swipe, thank you for the prime. Dads, thank you for the prime. Such... how do I say your name? Such a risk savage. Thank you for the prime.
I'm flashed.
Yeah, so we're holding a bit too low, the crosshair, and we're holding way too close to the corner. Otherwise, I don't disagree with the idea of playing the off angle there. Ropa, thank you for the prime. Liz S, thank you for the prime.
4 going A and 1 B since Z going
Yeah, I can play Trainer.
Hey,
Smoking. Flashing.
They're in mid.
so these 4 here.
They're just 6 still, holding.
Cancel. We'll cancel. Nice.
Where did Omen take?
Yeah, I think you're just a bit too willing to take suboptimal fights. So you know Sova was mid because he reconned your ass? I mean, it could be top mid. Then you're out here walking this, and first of all, we're aiming too low. Aim for the back wall, please. If he's tiles, his head's up here. Second of all, let's pretend Sova is there. You really want this fight? I'm not sure I want this fight. And then similarly, do you want this fight? Like this one? I'm not sure you want that fight.
We'll cancel. Nice.
Where did Omen take?
He cancelled. He's still
Yeah,
aiming.
he cancelled.
Maybe someone is going top mid, but for now, just
I
slow.
clear top mid for now. But,
I smoke aim in now.
Like there you just want info, yeah? And so I'm going to argue that this is not the right way to collect info. You don't ADS and AD strafe like this. You jump spot. When you want info, you jump spot. You want info, you jump spot. You don't do this. You do this when you have a Vandal and you want to maybe dead zone a shot at them when they peek you. But here, there's absolutely no world we want to take that fight. We just want to know if they're there. Now, alternatively, you can hold it like this. So you'll see them and you can unswing. You can play a pixel angle for info. Is also not bad. Why'd you aim for the back walls and tiles? Couldn't they move through tiles already? It's not about that. It's just about correct technique. Generally speaking, when your engagement can appear at multiple depths, more often than not, it appears at the deeper depth because players are hesitant to give you angle advantage. Like, even if this person walked out tiles, usually people don't walk out tiles and walk across mid this way to go cat. They don't do that most of the time. Most of the time, they'll come and they'll back up to keep their angle advantage maximized as they come across. So usually, because players tend to want to stay further back from corners, crosshair placement belongs the back wall, not the close wall. Back wall.
Killjoy, man.
Yeah, and this is true in all ranks. Even if you're not like aware of angle advantage and whatnot, people just tend to peek back wall. Like here, look, for example, watch Reyna who wants to go peek top mid. Look at the mini map. She just hugged this wall. She's peeking from the far wall. This is how it is.
Nice.
Spike main. Nice shots, Jet.
Yeah, my jet went huge.
My Killjoy. No, one way. I do that. You want the one way?
Okay. Where'd you learn this setup, Cyvac? I need to see where you learned this setup because it doesn't make sense to me.
Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade. Placing sentry.
I did logs. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. Cam is the dude, but he puts alarm bot deeper. Okay, so the answer is nowhere. But who's Cam? I mean, maybe they're good. I've never consumed their content. What's their tracker?
Can I show you a video, Grumpy, real quick?
I'm trying to find them. Does anybody have this guy's tracker? Oh, wait. Oh, how do we tell which one they are? They're just Cam. There they are. That's annoying. This? No, that's not their username anymore. What? We're gonna dive deeper. Oh wait, we got a link? It's lit. Thank you. Yeah, I would say studying this guy's gameplay is almost like studying my gameplay. I never recommend studying my gameplay. That's because I suck at the game. And I'm going to give Cam a similar assessment. He seems to be just as bad as me. There's a lot higher rated Killjoy players that you should probably be studying. Now, they might give great advice, though. Let's check their Ascent guide. Yeah.
A lot of you guys have probably...
What's up?
About activates, you want the enemies in range of the swarms. Then you drop...
That's good. Deeper alarm bot.
Right, you see this little crack right here? They're your swarms. Right on the... Just affects the second up. The ground...
No, okay. No. His guide looks good. This looks good. What the hell are you doing, then? This guy knows what he's talking about. He wants the alarm bot deep. Why are you putting your alarm bot here? The guy that you said you watch even tells you not to do that. No. Yeah, this looks good. This looks good. I wouldn't study his gameplay, but this appears to be fine. His, like, agent guides seem to be good. Sort of like how you shouldn't study Woohujin's gameplay, but his coaching is pretty all right. Cam seems to be in a similar bin as me. We suck at the game, but we know what we're talking about. What's this alarm bot doing?
I don't know.
What's this doing? Why? You don't know why you placed it there? You're thinking about that in the moment? Autopilot? Yeah, that's not acceptable. You're playing Killjoy. The whole point of your agent is strong utility to lock down sites.
Killjoy's there.
They're at mid again. Market.
The Jesse. So, there's only Killjoy. 5. There's only Killjoy.
Are they committing?
Yeah, like with your alarm bot, just imagine if instead of that deeper molly, you had a molly here because you're playing CT, and then like another molly like out here. Now they tag your alarm bot that's further up and you pop these mollies and peek out. Because a lot of the people in the back, they're going to run away from the alarm bot popping. Or you could have one in front, one in the back. You know, the alarm bot triggers. The point is right now when your alarm bot triggers, nothing happens. Because they just stay right here and they're like pogging off their gourds. But the alarm bot triggers when they're up here, it's really good. Or if your mollies are located different, this alarm bot can be better.
No. One back. Silver and double kill. Oh, they both here. Both.
I'm low HP.
One enemy remaining.
Why exactly is Hooch bad at the game? Because playing at a high level is more than just strategy. It's intuition and flow state. Like how quickly can you make the right decision? A great chess coach might understand everything about the game. They might be able to find all of the best moves when given tons of time. But that doesn't mean that they are the best blitz player. There's a timer at play in Valorant that creates a lot of pressure that doesn't exist in the current perspective we're watching this VOD from. I can just press pause and think it through. So it takes time to develop that intuition.
Down A.
And I will wholeheartedly say you should pretty much just not watch low radiant players to learn from. So that includes me. Like I'm gonna hit low radiant on initiator. It's basically inevitable. But why the hell would you study me when there's players like Curry who play initiator and cruise to 1,000 RR? They're objectively better than me while playing. Why would you study me? You wouldn't. You should study Curry. And then you can watch me studying Curry and I can help you take notes, you know? But don't watch my gameplay. My gameplay sucks.
Don't give them time to reposition.
I think they go B with Killjoy.
I'm gonna stay here.
Oh, you can destroy that actually. Yeah.
Placing sentry.
What's this one?
I'd say there's a couple coaches that you can watch for their gameplay. Dope Eye, for sure. Charlatan, absolutely for sure. Let's see. And then most of the other people are like players first and coaches second. I think only Charlatan and Dope Eye are coaches first, players second, whose gameplay is learnable from. All the rest of us, we suck at the game.
Alarm bot out.
Right now, maybe we play. I'll play backside. I'm in city.
Placing swarm grenade.
Plays like Unidaro or Judgment. Yeah, like, no offense to either of them, but I put them in my bin, where they're great at coaching you on those agents. But why would you watch their gameplay? Like, there's higher rated players who play those agents. Like, why would you watch Judgment when fake Ananas exists if you're just trying to watch gameplay? Why would you watch Unidaro when Nats exists, you know? Why would you watch Woohoojin when Curry exists? I'm saying the same thing about myself.
Yep. I want away first.
Reyna flashed main. Steps.
Being able to teach and being able to do are two different things. You should absolutely go to those individuals for learning how to play your agents, because they specialize in them and they're good at coaching them. But that doesn't mean they're good at playing them. Or not doesn't mean they're the best at playing them. I'm great at coaching most agents. I'm not even close to being the best at playing any of them.
Swarm grenade out.
Jet is on side. Watch out.
Swarm grenade out.
Okay. So right here, that Sova's a free kill. And you're aiming like way too far to the right. Sova is like here. So we got to work on this. What you can do, this is a little trick. Let me grab a smoke. So in scenarios like this, where it's way too slow to open your minimap and ping the Sova and shoot.
Block it out, Omen.
Disagree on Unidar. You think if I want to be good at rank, one trick in Asian advice watching some. Bro, but then how about Brush? Brush is just objectively higher rated than Unidaro and one trick's Viper. Okay. So you just ping where you're looking, and then you'd be like, oh, I need to aim more to my left. And you can press ping again while you're spraying. So you can figure out if you need to aim more to the left or right. So I'm looking at my minimap, and let's say I want to aim at this corner and lever, okay? So I'm going to aim roughly at it. I'm looking at my minimap. I ping. Okay, I need to be more to my right. There we go. I'm aimed right at it. Using just my minimap, I can lock in on exactly an angle. So if you just pressed your ping button right now while you're spraying, looking at the minimap, you'd see that you're aimed here, and you'd aim more to the left. Razu, thank you for the prime.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
I've survived much worse than you.
I expected better of them.
Yep, so.
Placing swarm grenade.
Want me to smoke anyone on it? Oh, no. No.
Get out of my way.
Henmio1, thank you for the prime. Oh, okay. I was going to show you setup. So I saw this in VCT, and most of the time I ignore VCT shit because it's not really applicable to us normies. However, this one was actually really good, where they were playing like passively like you are, but they actually set up their utility like this.
Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
Like this. And that hell alarm bot triggers, and you press these mollies, learn how to place them better so there's no gap. I'm terrible at the game. Look at me. I didn't actually learn where to throw the mollies. And then they just cook. Like you play flood off of that. So what they did was they positioned like passively tree, sort of like you're doing, but even more passively. And then passively heaven. And the moment they come out onto site and that alarm bot triggers, you like flood out.
They smoked short.
So I've always taught me.
Yeah. Just play up here. Let's see if I can hit it. I haven't been playing much catwalk. Yeah. Play up here. This angle's broken. Take some practice, evidently. Look at me. I haven't been playing much. Now I can see catwalk. If they peek out into this, it's like they get so cooked. Because this dude's going to peek tight, looking here, and you're up here, like blasting him. Play that angle one time and you got rolled. Okay. Your sample size is not big enough. I have a composition notebook where I used to keep tally of my outcomes in various angles that I thought were too dangerous. And that's how I determined if things like this were acceptable. Now, I haven't kept tally of this specific angle, so you could be right. But intuitively, I feel as if it's very strong. I'd say give an angle like that at least 20 goes in your notebook tally.
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid.
Any info?
Spike is mid. Okay.
Clean.
Any info?
Spike is mid.
Except I think you cleared him. Yeah, lazy clear.
Okay. Message.
I'm gonna pull arm there and see all like this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I prefer.
Okay.
Placing swarm grenade.
One main.
Spike down mid.
Omen, Omen. Bomb is tiles. Bomb is tiles.
That's done.
Hell?
Omen tiles, Omen tiles.
Bomb grenade out.
I'm anchoring B.
Bro, chill.
I'm doing tiles.
Wanna double pick? Pass B again.
Okay, do they ever push you and you use your mollies? I swear, you set your mollies up lane and then you're like, time to fight B main, guys. What's the point? Let's see the pre-round comm. Let's see it. What did you say?
Alarm bot out. Turret out.
One way.
Placing swarm grenade.
Uh,
Placing swarm grenade.
not again. I don't know.
You didn't say shit, so you got no excuse. You can't be like, oh, but my Reyna was gonna fight B main at the last second, so I had to follow her. You didn't say shit.
Wanna double pick this?
In fact, you said wanna double peek this.
Gonna hold like this. Pass B again.
And then here, yeah, this is, man. Then you just forced into taking a fight that you're gonna get flashed on. Like that. We lose the round.
Our rain is off.
Reyna flash main. Looks like
Smoking A. I'm not smoking mid.
Wait, are you doing it with your alarm bot
Our
again?
rain is off then.
Now you're having me check the cams video. Cam, Killjoy Ascent. He puts the alarm bot there?
Ground all the way up to lane, and it's this amount of damage is this one right here. First thing you want to do is you want to toss your alarm bot, give or take, in this area, just so it covers this whole region. First swarm on this green patch, specifically right here. Remember this. If you don't remember this, you're not going to get that value. All right.
try rushing.
I'll info smoke B, I think.
Okay, okay.
Right? Because if there's a little hole right here that they can stand, you're obviously not going to kill anyone because that's where they're going to try to live. All right. So put that first storm right there, and you put the second one.
That makes so much more sense. I was like, what? Why are we mollying Mound? We're not.
In the door right here. Well, Cam, aren't they going to walk in and break that one? I've done this setup so many times. There's literally like a 1 in 20.
Okay, wait, let's see. Does he show the other molly that you threw?
Moving, but I like them like this off jets, and you can it's just one way on team. Alarm bot, generator.
Oh, here we go, here we go.
You can go around. Now, if you know the other team has a jet dashing in the generator every single round, you can put your alarm bot, same swarm. And you throw your.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So now I'm looking for the pre-round comm where you check that.
They're just batteries, and I need a recharge.
Let me go A and we play A for retake again. We got my ult. But I think they'll try rushing B again. So that's working for them.
I'll play with expanding. I'll info smoke B, I think.
There's why I was confused. We found the deviation. I couldn't tell you if that jet dashes gen every time they hit A. Could you? I feel like you need to ask. You've played a lot of B. Yo, does anybody know if jet just dashes gen on their hits? Just ask. And if they say, I don't know, throw the other molly. If they say, yeah, throw the molly here. You assumed. I know. I can tell. Why would you do that?
I'm ready for it now. Ready. Our rain is off then.
Alarm bot out.
Yeah, I'm not smoking mid. I'm holding.
Reyna flashed main. Looks like
Smoking A.
Jet dashed.
Wait. Aren't you supposed to pop the mollies when she dashes? Because now she's gen?
Your other swarm right up here on the generator. Like this, so it'll when the jet dashes towards the generator or like over here, it'll kill that person as well. But I do prefer the swarm being here because I think it gets more damage and
That's my.
helps you get more kills. All right.
Yeah, no, this guy knows what he's talking about. You got to listen more closely to this cam guy. This guy's setups are good. Yoink. JPC, you in chat?
Through the ground, and it basically creates a one-way on you on this end. Same in the generator every single round.
Yeah, then he plays what, like hell?
Alarm bot, same swarm, and then you could do this right here. You throw your other swarm right up here on the generator, like this. So it'll, when the jet dashes towards the generator or like over here.
I think he needs to elaborate a bit more here on where he's playing, but I'm pretty sure he's still in this hell region with these setups. You're just deviating your plan. Like, you've copied setups from a Radiant level Killjoy player who's done tons of prep and he's released like guides, and then you just deviate. They dashed and you didn't pop this molly. Now, however, I'm pretty sure they didn't even dash gen. I think they dashed out this way. Oops. But why didn't we? Why are we deviating from our playbook? The whole point of learning Killjoy setups is to answer one question. What is my plan against a rush? This is Killjoy's bread and butter. You absolutely need to know your full plan if the enemy team rushes your site. This is where Killjoy has expressed their skill. How well prepared are you for all types of rushes onto the site that you're playing? And right now you're getting rushed and I'm scoring your hold like a 3 out of 10. I feel like we're about to play retake. If we were going to play retake, I feel like this utility belonged hell, or maybe even pre-molly wine because you're going to ult for the retake.
Finished. What are they doing?
Turrets destroyed. Finished.
What are they doing?
Turrets destroyed. Found them. Bomb grenade out. One enemy remaining. Thanks. That sucks.
They didn't even smoke.
Yeah, we just won 2 early 50s, and then our util was good. Yeah, and now against the Jet who didn't dash Gen, you're throwing the Gen molly? Explain yourself. Explain yourself, Zyvac. You're on autopilot.
Oh, my bad, sorry.
Cover going out.
I was big like
Yeah, then you just Killjoy ult, win the round.
Anticipated. Spike down B.
Yeah, I mean, you should have popped it, but all good.
Switching sides.
Thought those mollies would cook Switch player. They will. Specifically,
Placing swarm grenade.
according to the
Calling my bot.
guide that you're following, which I agree with more,
Placing swarm
wherever this one goes, somewhere over here. This cooks the Switch player. Because the Switch player here, when they get mollied, they're not running across tree, generally speaking. They're trying to run over this way.
Bomb grenade out.
And you're playing, like, what, here? You pop the mollies and you cover if they're running up towards Gen. You're deviating too much from the resource.
I think we rush A. I'm gonna smoke Molly,
Here.
3 and Heaven.
Need a drop.
I'll reveal close and John said.
Right here.
Oh, bro's got tech.
So,
Take flight.
Reloading. Placing swarm
Shadows
grenade.
traveling.
Smoking.
Placing swarm grenade.
Okay, but like, we're out. Why'd that take so long?
Cover going
I think
out.
close. I think one.
We're out. You just popped your grenade on space that Reyna literally sees right now.
Grenade out. Swarm grenade out. Turret out.
I'm with you, cousin.
Reloading. Seven.
Gotta tell the team to wait. Disagree. We gotta throw the thing faster. We've already drone. Look how long we take to throw our first molly.
Take flight.
Reloading.
5 seconds. Got 5 seconds? Throw a molly like there? I don't know if I hit it. I just YOLO'd it. Is that the molly? I don't know what you're mollying.
Shadows traveling.
Smoking.
Placing swarm grenade.
Cover going
I think
out.
close. I think one.
He's mollying tree.
Swarm grenade out. Turn out.
I'm with you, kill. Seven. Stay down. Reloading.
One enemy remaining.
That's seven. That's seven.
That's a good round. Other than the util. Alright, let's see the redemption. Oh yeah. Pro tip. Pistol pulls out faster for this. Okay. Now we're getting into disagreement territory. I know it killed them. But I disagree with this molly. So we're on economic advantage round. Spectres, they're on like sheriffs or worse. So we don't want to push market in the first place. That's going to give them fights that they want. If anything, we want to keep an anchor B main for our exit after the post plant so that they can't play exit frags. And then otherwise, we just want to control. So I'd probably toss the molly market, but I wouldn't pop it right away. Because it can gather recon. If you throw the molly into the smoke and they break it, that's like data. If they don't break it, then you know like they're outside of the smoke. And when they come out, you can pop the molly. I'm afraid that if you pop the molly here, I think Reyna's going to want to push market. And I don't want us to push market right now. And it's not like they can come out of the smoke, right? They don't have a pop flash. So let's pretend this nano doesn't pop. How do they come out of the smoke? Like Reyna Lear? Okay, we shoot it. And they're in a lot of trouble. So are you supposed to make such calculate decisions that fast? You're not. This is preparation. This is, okay, I'm hitting B site on economic advantage. I want to try and keep one of my mollies. Zyvac is an Immortal 2 player. I don't know what rank you are, XN, but I'm coaching Zyvac right now, not the masses.
Enemy remaining.
Yeah, look at this. Like, Omen got a Spectre from us. Look at this. Look! How did Woohoojin know? How did Woohoojin know pushing market was dangerous?
Standing.
You said 90. 22 ways.
Nice. Yeah, they've got Bucky's there, dude. Look at that. That's scary.
A single life worth saving.
Again? Yeah, just.
Take flight.
Dude, he's full blind.
Rest of class have the same equip time according to in-game stats. I can see that. Spectre's actually really fast. I just don't think about that. Because you're essentially saying that you've got to make your mental model. Which rifle do I have? Okay, I'll use rifle. Well, I'm going to use pistol. Because you could have a Vandal, you could have an Op, you could have a Bucky, you could have who knows what. So if your default to break a dart is pulling out the pistol, it's going to be more consistent, I think.
121. You come on.
Tough.
Somebody come with me. Omen, come with me and just take my gun if I die.
Turn out.
Just wait.
I smoke here.
Here.
Yeah, smoking bottom mid. Maybe you can aerate so.
Cover going out. Shadows.
Sheesh. Sheesh.
Shadows traveling.
Go next.
Yeah,
We got cooked. Okay. So you're about to break a fundamental rule of this map. It should not be broken. We're pushing into both mains right now, which is making our string too long. Our string is too long. We're past 5 Wuhujin units in length right now. So I'm not a fan.
1-3. This way, they know. I will have one smoke in 10
And now I'm happy. I like being here.
10
This
seconds,
is way
I have two
better.
smokes.
I'll go late through mid.
Let's go after that. I could flash Jen close left. If you want. Let's go.
I love being tiles here. I wouldn't even walk out. Bunker.
Get out of my way.
Bunker. Right here. Bunker. Nobody was mid.
Spike down A.
I have the spike.
Goodbye. My ultimate is.
Okay. Okay. So this is really good. I like that you're not pushing up right now because you recognize you've got 3 teammates and they just need to hold a singular choke point, and that's good for us. What I don't like is after you kill this guy, your reaction was to heat and swing. I think after you get that kill, slap an alarm bot, fall back cat to peek off your alarm bot. You could even use a volley. You've got Killjoy ult, for God's sakes. This is super lit.
Bot coming back.
You kill this guy, and I mean, pulling the alarm bot out is actually really dangerous. So fall back over here and then get your alarm bot out. Place it. And now you're chilling. The door's not broken. You've got full tree. You're guaranteeing that the enemy has to come out rafters. And then if it looks like they're coming out and it's working for them and they're winning, bam!
My ultimate is ready.
And how do they push your ult? They can't. You got an alarm bot and the door's not broken. And then you got Sova ult if he stays alive. This seems super good. This seems crazy. You piece! You piece! Cyvac!
Sova heaven.
Cyvac!
Last player standing.
Fuck, my bad, I shouldn't.
Placing sentry.
Revealing area.
One tap mark. Bottom mid.
50.
Towards the mark.
They smoked main.
You should say they smoked A main. Your team should know that we don't have anybody B main, but you're like making them do brain stuff.
One picking short.
Joy.
XN, it's really hard to answer your questions without knowing what rank you are. Because for all I know, you're bronze and you should just be working on your aim. And honestly, the way you're asking questions, I would bet that you are bronze or silver. I'm not gonna lie.
There's a guns here, come, Sova.
Killjoy is B, all we know.
Yeah, Killjoy B. Sova
I'm
was
joining
A. Sova was A.
We're in the open, so watch out.
79 on Sova.
He's main, minus 65.
79 on Sova.
He's main, minus 65.
Tough as a crosshair discipline. You're aimed a bit too low.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, he got hell.
Slow.
Different.
Yeah.
How's this game go longer? You've got You have Killjoy ult, Omen ult, Sova ult right now.
Shadows.
Oh, we killed
Blinding.
Well, now that's just fucking unlucky, bro.
Spamming short, B main. With the
I'm down. We're getting weird.
Jet up drafted mid. Maybe go short arena, or you wanna push this?
Whoa.
Go short arena.
Okay, we have a bit of a disagreement about how to play here. So you heard Sova deep mid. Likely peeking you. You hear the turret online in market. Killjoy can't keep that thing on. Once Killjoy like comes past here, that turret's gonna have to come off. I'm sort of kind of waiting. It's eco. And now they're aware. Maybe you're thinking you're baiting for Reyna?
Yeah.
But you're putting the fun job in her hands. Yeah, she went too fast.
He's drowning.
Okay. Next round.
Here. Get out of my way.
Oh, you're better.
Standing ahead.
Reloading.
Okay. Killjoy alt tech time. Because I think you're about to make a mistake. Well, actually, let's see if you make it. You do make a mistake. So, you're hesitant to ult in this corner because it's spammable. Am I wrong? I think I'm right. So you're ulting here where it's not spammable. Using like the box. Except you just killed their jet lane and now you see Killjoy lane. They haven't spammed you with Odin as you walked up. I'm gambling, bro. Give me that shit. Give me that corner. I'm taking that corner. That shit's mine. What are they doing? I just saw Killjoy drop onto site. We killed Jet lane, up trap with knives. I think you're good to go, man. I don't think they have an Odin lane. Case in point, they're not even trying to spam it right now. Only spam with Odin, right? Yeah, heavy pen. Yeah, look, Sova has a phantom. All rifles, all rifles. Killjoy rifle, Sova rifle. We were good to go. We were good to go.
Just wait.
Sure, top box still get all bow house. Yes, but that is spammable. Can't they spam with vandals? No. This wall is high pen only. High pen. If you put it on top of the box, then it can also get spam chat, so it's no different. But in this case, being spam doesn't matter because they don't have a way to spam it. So I'm slapping it down in the corner and getting all backside.
Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
Watch out, heaven.
2 out.
Swarm grenade
Take
out.
flight. I'm joining with. Yeah, one out.
They might have a sheriff. Well, look back, look back. Even if they do, look how the Killjoy is moving on the map. And also, really?
Get out of my way.
How often do you buy a sheriff secondary to spam the Killjoy ult? I can tell you I've never done that personally, but hey, you're you, I'm me. But we killed a jet, and now look. Look, she's not lane. She's sight right now. She's sight. She's sight. If she wants to spam your plant with a sheriff, she's got to come out here, exposed to literally everything. Or she has to jump up lane, which is really slow, while you're pushing her. It's not going to happen, man. It's not going to happen. Your ult is safe.
Reloading.
On flank.
6 sheriff shots through the wall, even break the ult. Let's assume yes. It doesn't matter. She's not gonna have a sheriff secondary.
I know.
Like, could she? Yes, of course, but I don't care about that.
Yeah.
I care about what's likely.
Turn out.
This is tough. Uh-oh. 3 people shot it. So now we're breaking the rule of the mains the other way. If Sova's not going to walk into B main, I think you should look to take some A main control.
Sova is short.
Pizza.
They
One
flashed
pizza.
mid.
Ready market. 1 HP is over. Nice.
Let's go B.
He's in pizza.
Yeah, and see how now you have no read on if they could be pushing B main or not. And the easiest way to have that read is to know if they're pushing A main or not. Or to know, of course, if Sova pushed in B main. So if you pushed A main and saw nothing, then it's actually pretty likely that somebody's contesting B main. If you pushed A main and made contact with like Omen, then B main is probably not that much of a threat.
Nice.
Let's go B.
But right here, we don't have any of that info.
He's in pizza.
And so either could be a threat,
One more.
which is annoying.
Coming back. One enemy
One away.
remaining.
Nice. Unknown.
Yeah, so right now, I could make the crazy assumption that Reyna's the player who pushed into one of the mains. Because generally speaking, the defenders will push one of the mains. And we haven't seen anybody who's done that.
We have 8 bullets.
So like B main, for example. Looks like she might have pushed A main and she rotated back.
Enemy defenders.
Can the enemy Killjoy throw a molly next to the wall to break the Killjoy ult? Can't she do that either way?
Swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Yep. That ult breaks the one that we threw anyways, Centurion. So it doesn't matter.
Swarm grenade.
That's a threat with both of them.
Face together.
30 seconds left. Placing
So I'm not losing any value in terms of that play by moving my ult up closer.
Sentry.
Market.
I'll pick off you.
Right
Reyna.
side.
Okay, now we win for sure, right?
Enemy spotted me. Turret destroyed.
Monka?
Shadows traveling.
Omen's got us. Omen's got us.
Attackers win.
Easy. Canaris, thank you so much for the 3 months. Booty doo doo. Continue. Zyvac. Do. This is very straightforward. Focus points. General, you should be more mindful of crosshair discipline. You are frequently at shoulder height. Too close to corners. Crosshair. But then defense and offense, very straightforward stuff. Have a completely thought out plan for how you will deal with a rush onto your site. Try to keep this plan more one-to-one with a radiant level prep. We deviate too much. Offense. Let's try to get our attacking mollies to land more in sync with the hit. This may require new mollies or better communication or faster lineups. There's many approaches. Hey for the VOD, Cyvac. Good luck on the climb, dude. It's tough out here. KJ Molly doesn't do enough damage to kill the ult. How about 2? But yeah, what are the odds the enemy Killjoy is also holding on to her mollies, dude? Still not enough? Oh, really? I thought it worked in a JPC video at one point. I haven't tested it, though. You instantly got out of gold, now stuck in diamond? Oh, wait. Gold is harder than plat diamond. Okay, let me explain this phenomenon to you, okay? So, the reason why plat diamond games feel easier to you, the gold player, is because your plat diamond friends are better at the game. And so because you're trash, your teammates cover your ass more than you're used to at gold. And so the game feels easier because your diamond teammates are working extra hard. To them, the game feels harder with you on their team. So while there's 5 people on your team, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And to you, the game absolutely feels easier. This is you, easier. And now to your 4 homies, these guys are all like, God, I wish Holgwon would just get better at the game. This dude is leaving so many holes. I wish he'd play more solo queue. And so for them, it's way harder. But for you, it feels nice. You're like, wow, this is great. I love playing in plat diamond. I can vouch gold's the epitome of low wheel hell. Believe me, gold is just built diff. I don't have to believe you. I literally have one of the highest guess the rank average scores of probably anyone in the universe. I know that gold is not just built different. In fact, it's built exactly how I think it's built because I guess the rank accurately most of the time. Gold players are worse than platinum players, and platinum players are worse than diamond players. You guys are on copium. Actually, guys, I'll have you know Immortal 1's the worst rank. Haven't you seen the teams I've been getting? Damn, we got gamers live. All right, I got ranked coming up in a bit. And then, of course, the watch party today. Check the events tab in the Discord if you're interested. Enjoy the YouTube video today. Pay attention to the intro today, chat. We got a new intro. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, actually, I'll see you later today, but peace out. Peace out.